What time is it, Jim?
Time to get the irrigation going.
Yeah. So many projects, so little time. It's been a long time since I've shown you the garden, and I showed it to you when it was tiny little and growing. Let me go inside the gate. But these are our beans. They're doing well. This row is all squash, and we have harvested several squash so far. Our tomatoes are starting to get tomatoes on them, and remember we did it on the vine, having it grow up the strings. We've planted our second bed of carrots here, and they're starting to sprout up. This corner is where I put my grass clippings, and this whole area that's still got black plastic, it's covered until we can get to it so it doesn't grow weeds. My Walla Wallas are not doing well, and I'm not sure why. These onions down here are doing really well. They came from someplace else, but these onions are just not doing well. In fact, I'm gonna pick one and see what the problem is, because well, they're growing, but they're sure growing scrawny looking, you know? Really scrawny looking. But I can tell that that one had roots, and I may have just killed it. So I'm going to leave the rest of them alone and just hope that they're actually growing underneath there. So I'll bring you down this row. We've harvested a lot of chard, and this is one of our cauliflowers, and this one has a little bit of, you know what, isn't maybe the purple one that we planted. This one has some purple on it. Let me close it up a little bit better. Clothespin it closed. There we go. And what time is it, Jim?
Time to get the irrigation going.
Yeah. So many projects, so little time. Okay. I was showing the garden for a while, and then my video stopped. So I'm going to continue that and finish showing the garden. So I'll just do an abbreviated version of it. But I want to show you our prizes. This is our broccoli that's growing. Woohoo! This is our absolutely gorgeous cauliflower, which is totally ready to harvest at this point. I'll put that back on in a moment. These are not quite sure. Okay, so my Brussels sprouts and my broccoli and my cabbage kind of all got mixed up. So they're in here, so we'll see what comes up. So that's what these are, growing very well. And some tall herbs that kind of went to seed. And this is more of those bacillas. And yeah, and then we have all of our wonderful tomatoes that are doing really well, and some of them are actually putting some tomatoes on. And we are hot today, not nearly as hot as the rest of the nation, and we're sorry, but we are definitely getting up there. You can see I watered all of this morning, and it is dry. So, yeah. My lettuces are still going good. This is my plant that is Faith. the faith of a mustard seed. It's very tall and it brings the bees in, and I'm kind of letting it go to seed. I want to see what it does. I want to use the mustard seeds and play with them. This entire row is all squash, and these are our pumpkins that we're so excited for because we have not had success with pumpkins, and it's only the middle of June, so I am thinking by October we're really going to have some pumpkins. And then a few more squash down there. Do you remember when we did our potatoes and we experimented and put them out? Well, here is a picture of some of the experiment. So the chickens on the other side of the fence, preparing that over there. And these are all coming up, so they're ready to cover up for the next level. And coming past you. My cucumbers are ready to put the trellis on because we're going to let them grow up vertical. My watermelons are finally doing well. Small still, but at least coming out. And my cantaloupes also are finally doing well. And then we replanted squash, bib lettuce and iceberg lettuce and radishes. Now we still have all of this that we still gotta dig up and plant. And then that is our future garden.
Recently, we had a chance to go visit a couple of our friends who live in town. Small houses, little yards. And they both have gardens. A little bit in their backyard and quite a bit in their front yards. It's amazing. And it's not just pretty flowers and roses. I mean, they have that kind of stuff. But they had food. They're growing food. Lots of kinds of food. We were amazed. But like I say, you can do it anywhere. It's fantastic.
Is this a grape?
Snowball.
Snowball. All right, Vanita, what do you have
This
here?
is lemon cucumbers.
Uh-huh.
Then I've got sunflowers in that down there. And I've got one planted there, but we didn't come up with it.
Oh, this is nice. Is this your whole beans?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's boysenberries and tomatoes.
Your tomatoes are big.
Yeah.
My tomatoes are not big.
There's two on the other side that I planted later. They're not fruit. The raspberries are just taken over.
Oh my goodness. So you gave us 9 raspberry plants.
How are they doing?
And 2 of them I planted right away. 4 I gave to my son. The other 3 I waited too long and they're just
If you
fizzling.
want some more, I can get you some more.
Well, yeah.
I
Getting
planted some chives.
So you've just, oh, and you've got an apple tree
And I've
there.
got onions back there. Yeah, we've got a Gravenstein apple tree.
Oh,
And then this apple tree has got several kinds of apples on it.
okay. And there's more, is this grapes?
Yeah, there's grapes there, grapes over there, and grapes out front, and grapes on that side.
And strawberries here.
Wow.
Well, you've just done amazing.
I want you to see my roses.
Okay. Oh my.
Look at these.
Wow.
I have to trim it again. It just keeps growing. I think the buds are so pretty.
Wow, it is gorgeous.
Well, you know, you've got a whole farm back in your backyard.
Let's see,
Yeah.
chicken manure and alfalfa pellets.
Hmm.
But we didn't put any chemical.
Sure, sure.
I've heard of the alfalfa pellets. Where did you get those?
Santiam.
Where?
They had, we
Some
called a
tin
couple
garden.
places and they had
Oh, they have them at the
Okay.
Santiam
a
Garden?
little
Okay.
better price than OK Feed. A little bigger sack or something. But
Okay.
And you just put those around?
I just sprinkled it on top of the ground and
I love that you've done this in the front
These
yard.
are zucchini,
This tree, I don't know if it's
cucumbers, and acorn squash, spaghetti squash.
Look at your beautiful tomatoes.
I've got several different varieties. That's why they're all different.
Yeah.
These are cauliflower in here, and I don't see any yet. But they should be. The spinach is just about ready to go
Is this your spinach here?
right here. Because when it starts getting funny little leaves like this, it's, oh yeah, these are bush beans and these are potatoes.
Oh, your potatoes look great. And these are more,
This is Brussels sprouts, right? Those are blueberries.
that's what I thought.
And that's my raspberries over there.
Okay.
So, keep in mind, it doesn't matter where you live, the size of what you have, there's a way you can grow at least some of your own food. So do it!